Hi guys, Nesty here. Welcome back to another Titan video. It's time for another farmable lineup. This time we are talking about the water element or the fire titan. In my opinion, this is the most interesting because it's the easiest to kill. So let's first take a look at the lineup. This is the lineup. We are using 2 attacker here on the left side, which is kinda unique. So this is already an advantage. 2 attackers. On the right side, 2 attackers. The Shellies have another advantage in my opinion. First, they have a very high chance to defense down. 1 is probably not enough, but with 2 Shellies you can probably be sure to have a defense down all the time if you're not too unlucky. And they are dealing decent damage with the active because it's a single target attack. The attack downer are the Ribboners. If they are booked, they have 65% attack down for 2 turns, which is really high for a farmable monster that is also a healer. So these are our attack downers. Our second healer obviously is the Katene with the defense up. That skill is just not beatable, especially not if you can just farm them. Yeah, that's our second healer on all lines. Then we have Damona. She's just a substitution. Normally I want to see 2 water phoenix here, but it takes some time to get them, and the lineup is usable like that. It's just more RNG dependent because you only have the attack down of the Ribboners, but it's totally fine. Until I'm getting these phoenix, this is fine. So yeah, Damona has some other advantages, which is totally fine for the Titans. Like, she has a decent leader skill, she has a defense down, so it's not that bad. It's just a bit more RNG dependent with the attack down, which might not be that great. And our main damage dealer is the water bath. Yeah, in my opinion, like the strongest 3-star that can deal damage to a Titan. The bath is really hitting hard. You will see it in the video. It's only a level 50 bath, so it's not maxed. With level 60 the bath would hit even harder, and the gems are not on plus 15, which would let the bath hit harder as well. So there is room for improvement. So let's take a closer look at what gems I'm using. Normally I would suggest you to go for the attackers attack HP, but there are, in my opinion, some gems that you shouldn't overlook. I think this bath is a decent example. As you can see, it's on attack crit rate HP instead of attack HP. It's because with that I was able to complete the set, which in my opinion is a nice advantage. 20% more HP. Obviously we are taking this. And the crit rate gem is really strong. Has the attack, has a lot of crit damage and decent HP. So obviously we are using that. If you're using a crit rate gem, you should plus 15 this one first, just to get the higher chance. Yeah, as you can see, attack, HP, crit rate. If you don't have such a crazy crit rate gem, then you are going for attack, HP. This is the second one. Yes, it's another example of the crit rate version, but yeah, it's a ruin set. I was able to get this ruin set. It's not that great, but it's a ruin set, and obviously the crit damage makes a big difference. So this one is on attack, crit rate, HP as well, just because I was able to get the ruin set. Then we have the Shellies. As you can see, this one is on attack, HP. Sadly, I'm missing a triangle gem. Then I would be able to finish the set, which would be obviously a nice addition. But for now we have to use what we have. So yeah, it's a broken set. Attack, HP. It's the same for this one. You can see the difference in the resistance that I like to use this one in the front. You don't have to focus too much on resistance, but if you can get some substats or if you have a decent set, obviously you can use it. The zap is damage as well that you will take, so you can prevent some damage there. But it's not as important as it was. Like, if you were playing already when we had the Titans before the rework, the Fire Titan was stunning the front lane with, I don't know, I think it was 80% chance to stun. There it was the highest priority to get max resistance. It's not here the same anymore. You will take some zaps, which is kinda annoying, but that's it. Yeah, as I said, attack, HP. I was trying to go for some crit rate, substats, some resistance, and yeah, everything that will help you is acceptable, which is HP substats, attack substats, defense substats, crit damage if you have an okayish crit rate, then crit rate substats, resistance. So as you can already see, most of the substats are decent. So in the end, try to go for as much substats as you can. If it's on a set, it's nice. If not, it's no problem. Like you can see here, attack, HP. I was able to get some resistance, some crit rate, some crit damage. Yeah, a bit defense, good attack, and decent HP. Yeah, this one has one more plus 15 gem because I was using it on my Cosmos before. As you know, the Cosmos are my GB10 farmer. So I was changing some gems from the Cosmos. And yeah, in the end, the Shelly ended up with another plus 15 gem. Yeah, this one is on attack crit rate HP. Like, as you can see, this is a decent gem. There is nothing against this one. It has defense, it has resistance, it has crit rate, totally fine gem. And yeah, this one has crit rate, attack, HP, flat attack, totally fine. Yeah, and that one was used on Cosmo, so it's plus 15. Let's go to the healers. We have the first Ribbonus. As you can see, in my opinion, it's not that important to give them plus 15 gems. All they have to do is heal. Like, they already have 2 defensive gems. If you compare them to the attackers, like, my healers are all on HP, defense, recovery. If you can get it on a set, it's nice. If not, it's no problem. As you can see, HP. Don't be afraid to use 5-star gems, they're totally fine. As you can see, 18% recovery, some resistance, totally fine, even it's a 5-star gem. Yeah, as I said, HP, the recovery one, I only have resistance here sadly. And defense, this one is really nice, lots of recovery, resistance, HP. Yeah, it's a 5-star gem as well, but you really shouldn't care too much about that. Yeah, and very important for them is to book them. As you can see, both are max booked. That means 65% attack down and more heal. In numbers, that would be 15% more activation rate and yeah, 30% higher heal. All of them are the same. For them, you should try to get either HP, defense, recovery, or resistance substats, depending on what gem you are using there. For example, on a recovery gem you can't get recovery substats. So yeah, that's how all of those are. If you can see, some are on broken sets. If I have a set, it's nice. If not, it's no problem. Then we have 2 Monas. It's these 2. As you can see, I'm even using these. Like, they are glass cannons because I'm using them to farm and all that stuff. So they don't really fit in there. Normally there should be an HP gem. But as I said, this is only made temporarily. I want to see 2 Fennecs there. So it's totally fine that they are dying a bit earlier. In the end, it means you will deal a bit less damage, or if you are lucky, even a bit more, that the Beth are getting these orbs. And yeah, don't be afraid to use these inferior sets. It's totally okay. As you can see, the substats and all that are really not that great. I mean, normally you don't need too much resistance, and then it only has the basic crit rate. This one is a 5-star gem, not that great substats as well. Same with this one, 2 rolls into recovery, but you really shouldn't care too much about it. Yeah, as you can see, it's attack, 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 but if you really want to use her in Titans, go for attack, attack, HP. Yeah, it's the same with her. Then we have our last healer, it's the Katene. It's basically exactly the same, but for the Katene you only have to max the second skill. So if you're lucky, like this one for example, you can skip this Katene and don't waste gold. Like, I was able to get the full recovery or the full increased heal. So Katene in general is not a high damage dealer, so I can completely ignore the damage increase there. As you can see, it seems I was more than a bit lucky. Yeah, but in general, as you can see, it's exactly the same as for the Ribboness. HP, defense, recovery, and then whatever substats are fitting there. You can go for broken sets, or if you are lucky, go for a set. Like all these substats that I was naming, like HP, defense, recovery, resistance, obviously you can use the set bonus of that as well. Yeah. These are them. So yeah, that's my lineup for now. The next step will be switching out the Monas for real Titan monsters. I want to use the Fennecs to have another chance to attack down, because in my opinion the Shellies are enough to defense down. I would say 1 Shelly per lineup is not enough, but as you could have seen, I'm using 2 on both lanes, so 2 will normally guarantee you that the Titan is always defense downed, if you're not too unlucky. And yeah, the attack downer are only the Ribboness, and in my opinion that's not enough. So I want to use an attacker that also has the chance to attack down, and in my opinion Fennec is the perfect solution for that. Where do we have them? There's Mowgli. Where's the Fennec? There. As you can see, stats are not crazy, but Fennec has a lot of advantages. Has a Fire Hunter. What Titan are we attacking? A Fire Titan. So he basically has a Hunter and an attack down plus the crit damage lead. So as you have seen, both of my Beth are built on crit rate, so the Fennec is fitting perfectly there. As a leader, able to deal damage, increase the damage of the Beth, and has the attack down. So that will be the next step. So yeah, that's it.